That's true. I love how gluten-free, you're saving them the cost of using a product, so then they charge you more for using it without. Amazing. But yeah, so wait a minute, you double-backed on Saturday.
Yeah.
See, I couldn't have done that because you and Kevin left at what, 4?
No, it was like 2:30.
Oh, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, maybe I didn't get to bed till 4.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because, I vaguely remember you both saying see ya and turning your backs and walking away from the front door, and that was it.
Yeah.
But, and then, so I went to bed at 4, and then the kids got me up at 6:30, and then I had a whole long day of all sorts of stuff. And
that's awful.
Yeah, I couldn't do it again.
It's bad enough when you have to be awake and live your own life, but to then have to be in charge of these 2 kids who want your attention and need things like, I need food, I need that. And it's like, okay.
And Saturday. So basically, anytime that my folks are out of town, like I just let the kids run the house. Mm-hmm. They can do whatever they want. Leave the toys out. I don't give a shit.
Right.
So Saturdays usually are, since Danielle gets them back, Saturday afternoons are usually we spend time cleaning.
Yeah.
So imagine that on like 3 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
Hung over as a motherfucker. We were doing shots of, what was that stuff called?
I don't know.
Bacardi Reserved?
I don't know what it was called.
Oh.
Some type of Bacardi.
It was a rum, and it was not...
Black rum. It was very high proof, because that stuff was...
Yeah.
You just tasted nothing but alcohol.
Yeah. It was a rough morning, but anyway, we got through it, so... Have you seen any good movies lately? Because that's kind of what I've been doing all week, is just...
Have you?
Just if I went on a bender the night before, then the next day it's movie time.
Movies?
Movie and relaxing.
I'll do TV shows when The Hangover. The worst part for hangovers for me is like my wife she doesn't want to watch TV all day.
Okay, hold on. Hold that thought. That's coming up after the break. We're going to take a break real quick. We will be right back. Thank you guys for listening to The Bill and Joe Show.
You're listening to The Bill and Joe Show.
I have got an awesome song for you to listen to. It's called Go Hard. It's featuring Ace Lucky, and it's by Danito Cruz. And you can go to SoundCloud, and you can listen to this song for free. It's awesome. Go to SoundCloud, search for Go Hard, and when you look that up, you're going to look for the one that's featuring Ace Lucky by Danito Cruz, DANITTOKRUZ. It's a really cool song. It's got a very, very unique spin on the music, and it's awesome. So make sure you go to SoundCloud.com, search for Go Hard featuring Ace Lucky by Danito Cruz. And we've got a new YouTube channel for you to check out. It's Captain Jack Ferret. And when you go to youtube.com/CPT Jack Ferret, and basically what this is that it's this guy named Jacob, and he has been told that he is very good looking. And I can tell you from a man who is confident in his sexuality, he is a very good looking dude. Anyway, what he does is he posts like a weekly video, and he's got a pet ferret. And sometimes he'll do funny things with it. Sometimes he'll just teach you about ferrets. And he describes ferrets as kittens that never grow up. They're just extremely curious. They're extremely fun. I watched a couple of his videos. I almost want to get a ferret. So if you're thinking about getting a ferret, or if you like ferrets, or if you just like comedy or learning or anything, this is the place to go. Captain Jack is actually, or Jacob, I guess I should say. He is a very funny guy, and like I said, ladies, very good looking. So make sure you go to youtube.com/Captain Jack Ferret. That's CPT Jack Ferret.
You're listening to The Bill and Joe Show.
And welcome back to The Bill and Joe Show. You were saying before the break.
Well, yeah. So when I'm hungover, you want to sit down and watch movies. I like to watch TV, just TV shows, something where I don't have to think much. Like
your hangover recipe.
A TV show I'm not too invested in, so I can kind of go in and out of sleep if I want to.
Okay. All right.
But my wife doesn't want to lay around watching TV all day, especially TV shows that she doesn't care about.
Okay.
She wants, are we going to get this done today? Are we going to get that done today?
Are we going to paint the garage?
You promised you were going to do that this weekend. It's like, so I've got that, and I have to get up and do at least one of them. Otherwise, I'm just a total piece of shit.
Okay.
The best is like, she goes out of town for whatever reason to see a friend. I go tie one off the night before. The next day she's gone, and it's like, oh, sweet. I can literally lie here all day and do nothing.
I am so glad that nothing has changed with you. That is your approach, because when you and Brian lived on university, and I would fall asleep on the drum kit, on the pool table, somewhere in your house.
Right.
I would wake up, and without fail, ladies and gentlemen, this guy would be just hungover with a gallon of water next to him, laying on the couch watching Family Guy or Seinfeld or some shit.
Some VH1.
And I, no matter how bad I wanted to party more, I could not get him off the couch until like 6 or 7 at night.
Oh,
he just would lay there all day.
I had to have my rest. I can't.
It's a lot of rest.
If I'm that hungover, when back then I was,
right,
then I have to get sleep. I have to like just lay there.
But that was it. Like, it wasn't like you were sleeping all day.
I know, but I was like in a comatose state of mind. I wasn't exerting any energy.
Right.
And then something about the nightfall. Sun goes down, and my body clock just like clicks.
And
it
the
starts,
street lights start. Maybe.
It's like all of a sudden chemicals start rushing around, and like, hey, I could eat, I could drink. You know what? Fuck it. Give me a beer. And then boom. Hey, this beer ain't cutting it. Give me a Jack and Coke. Now we're talking.
Now I feel like I did last
Hey,
night.
put some music on. I'm in a good mood.
Right.
And then next thing you know, it's 5 a.m. again.
Right. Watching shit on the intranet.
Eating a burrito and all to do it all over again.
Now, okay, so your hangover remedy is lay on the couch, blanket or no blanket?
Depends on how cold it is, but really you just want to. I don't care.
Okay. Pillow?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do. I like to go grab a bedroom pillow.
A bedroom pillow.
Throw that on the couch.
That's nice. What are you eating on these days? What is your diet like on a hangover?
If I'm really rough, I probably don't eat.
What do you drink anything? Just water?
I'll drink a water, and what I found is a Bloody Mary actually works really well.
The hair of the dog. Yeah.
You got the hair of the dog plus the tomato juice, something about it, just the vitamins, whatever, the nutrients you get from it.
Whatever.
Oh, it just makes me feel so much better.
So disgusting.
If I party too hard one night and I have to party the next night because somebody's birthday, we promised to go or whatever,
sure,
then I will do the Bloody Mary routine.
Okay.
And get myself back in shape. And then I'll eat some high-protein meal, like a double turkey sandwich from Subway or something,
Okay.
Just something clean and
Something
protein.
clean
yeah,
and protein.
not like fatty
a Burger
and
King
greasy.
burger doesn't count?
I mean, that's going to taste good going down, but it's not going to make me feel good.
Really?
And I know if I have to do something later, then I'll sacrifice the taste and do the salad and shit.
I guess I've never thought about it like that.
Yeah.
I don't consider that like, well, I want to feel good in a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Maybe I should try that. So
yeah.
you think like a turkey sandwich from Subway?
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
What's a high protein? I mean, obviously like a steak would be ideal, I would assume.
Yeah, you got your turkey, you got chicken.
Bacon?
Well, bacon's not very clean meat. It's very high in salt, and that's going to dehydrate you. You're looking to dehydrate and just get some clean, ungreasy, no fatty foods.
Have I told you that I found out, and this might be a tip to anybody else, that iced tea is the dehydrant?
Oh, really?
Yes.
Iced tea.
Like, iced tea used to be my go-to hangover drink. Yeah, or if I'm parched, if I'm thirsty, like, I mean, Danielle would just make tea by the fucking pitcher, and I would just drink like an entire pitcher of tea the next day if I'm hungover.
I didn't know this.
I love iced tea. I love it.
Yeah.
Especially with a lemon, it's over.
Sure.
come to find out that it's like one of the most dehydrating drinks you can drink. So it's the worst thing that you can fucking drink if you're hungover. So little tip to everybody.
Okay.
I thought it was just like water. It had no caffeine, no calories. I was like, hell, it's flavored water.
Well,
This
it does
is
have
great.
caffeine.
Well, yeah, I guess, yeah, it does have caffeine. Okay, no calories.
Because
though.
it's like coffee.
Right.
You're brewing it.
And coffee doesn't have any calories unless you add sweeteners or whatever.
Yeah.
So, yeah, for anybody who's drinking iced tea to get over a hangover, it's not helping.
Wow.
But okay, so let's say you don't have anything going on. Let's just say that you've got the day, your wife's out of town, you ain't got no responsibilities.
Right.
I'm blowing up your phone to let you know that I'm not doing shit tonight, so don't even worry about it.
Right.
You got nothing going on.
Yeah.
What are you doing all day? You're just Netflixing movies?
I'm gonna Netflix, HBO, go, and I'm gonna want food that isn't in the house.
Sure.
And I'm going to be too lazy to go anywhere. And then hours will go by. And then I'll get to the point where I'm so hungry I could eat my hand. And I'm going to force myself off the couch to go somewhere. But I'm not going to know where to go.
You can't make up your mind?
Because now this meal means the world to me. Because it's like it's the most important thing in my life. And I don't know where to go.
You can't pick.
I can't decide.
Okay, so is it one of those decisions that so many things sound good that you can't make up your mind which one, or that nothing sounds good?
It's both.
But you want something.
The things that sound great to me are like out of reach. Like, well, yeah, but that restaurant's all the way down here, and then I got to stand in line, order it.
Right.
The easiest thing would be McDonald's, but man, I don't want McDonald's.
Right.
I do this all day long. And then finally I'm like, dude, just get in the car and go somewhere because you got to eat. And I'll just get in the car. And I'm driving. And next thing you know, I'm driving like 6 blocks around the freaking neighborhood. Still don't know where I'm going. And I'm like, well, I know. I'll make up my mind when I hit up this road.
Right.
These are the 3 choices up this road. Just get up there. And then as I get up there, I'll be like, oh, what about this place? All right, well, I'll keep cruising. I've done this so many times to myself.
Dude, you got a Jimmy John's right there.
Yeah.
That's some good eating.
I eat it all the time, though.
Oh,
man.
It's what's the word I'm looking for? Something special for me.
Oh, is
because
it?
Jimmy John's are just so placed in
the
wrong places.
It's right out of the way for you.
Way out of the way. Like, no fucking way. I don't care.
Yeah.
So when I do happen to be around lunchtime and there's Jimmy John's, it's like it's my fucking birthday. I'm like, sweet. What do you get there, by the way?
Number 11.
What is that?
Add onion. It's turkey and ham.
Turkey and ham.
Yeah.
I'm a Slim 5 guy.
Wow. That's a small sandwich.
It is a small sandwich.
Is this boring to everyone?
It is a small sandwich, but you order a bag of chips and a drink with it, and it's
Okay.
filling.
All right.
It's filling, and it's that what is it? It's like a spicy Italian. It's got the I don't know what it is. Slim 5.
Capicola ham or whatever.
There it is. Capicola. Okay, so speaking of laying around and doing nothing, that's kind of been my routine this week.
So you got the kids got picked up on Saturday, and then you were able to ride out the rest of the night.
Yes.
On your own
on Saturday.
Hangoverness.
They got picked up after Danielle got off work. Danielle came back that night, and we had Avanti's, and we watched Undercover Boss. But during the day, I got to watch all the television I wanted, the stupid ESPN stuff, Pawn Stars, all that stuff. But earlier this week, the nights that I didn't have the kids, I would always make it my life mission to go hang out and get hammered. And the next day, I watched 2 interesting movies. One was The Gallows, and it's a horror film. It's poorly done. It's supposed to be poorly done. It's shot on iPhones allegedly. For those of you that like scary movies, this is probably not going to scare you. But it was decent. And then I decided, against my better judgment, to watch Jurassic World.
You didn't like it?
I loved it.
Oh. What do you mean?
I ordered this movie being like, fuck.
You thought you were going to hate it.
I'm going to fucking hate this movie. But it's got Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
I'll give it a shot. Here we go.